Well, hey everyone, and welcome to a whole new series, kind of. Welcome to Dishonored 2. Dishonored 1 being the first game that we ever completed on this channel. So Dishonored 2 just feels appropriate, you know? Feels like the way to go. Campaign. New campaign. Who is this girl? Did Corvo get married? Corvo got a mistress. Campaign slot 1. We're gonna go with E-medium. E-medium. We're gonna go with medium. As I've said before, and I'll probably say again, I feel like medium is kind of like the way the game designers design the game, you know? Do you want to start the tutorial? Well, I mean, we've already played the first Dishonored, but maybe things are a little different? Yeah, let's do it. Just in case things are different. Just in case there's like some new goodies for them to teach us. Could be. Could be entirely different. Who knows? All right.
I remember training with my father in the years after the rat plague.
The rat plague's done.
He said, our enemies will come for you.
Okay, so maybe that's... Are we Corvo's daughter?
The sounds and smells of Dunwall never change much. This is my city.
Corvo. Ah, Corvo!
What training regimen does father have in store for me today?
All right, Majesty. Let's see what you can do.
Whoa, wait a second. Majesty, so we're... Are we Emily? Are we Emily Caldwin, the Empress? Corvo's not our dad. What? Right? He never once did he refer to her as father. Never once did he refer to her as his daughter. Press
Gotta
B.
slide under to get through.
Press B while running.
Hurry.
Never doubted I could make that.
Oh, cool. Starting position.
You'll have to sprint, vault the obstacle, then slide under.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Nailed
Good.
it. Fly.
What's next?
Swim. Dive deeper. I don't know why it was like a plankton from... Hey, Mr. Krabs! Mr. Krabs! I gotta work on that. There's a Krabby Patty! It sounds okay in my ears, but it could be... You know, sometimes you're like, oh, I think that sounds really good, and then you listen back to it, and you're like, oh, I'm way off. No, it's just me. Oh, that's a shame. Ooh, okay. Come on, Spider-Man. Jump.
If only I could spend every day running and jumping.
And laughing and
Now
skipping.
let's see how quick my feet are.
Wow. We
Come to me.
We can jump. Oh god. Hello, Daddy.
You learned well. Let's see how quiet you are, young lady.
Stealth. Press B to toggle stealth mode, crouching down and walking silently. You greatly reduce your chance of being caught. Enemies are slower to detect you in stealth mode, especially when you are farther away from them, above them, or on the edge of their peripheral vision, or in a shadow, though this matters more at a distance. Stealth mode enables you to take cover under desks and tables, lure enemies away, distracting them by throwing objects such as a bottle, or setting the alarm on a clock. That's new.
I want you to sneak up on me.
Okay.
If you can.
Oh, Corvo.
Father's always on about the value of quiet feet.
Now, are you gonna stay there? Oh, no. Okay, you're gonna move.
If you're quick enough with the chokehold, that's one more person who gets to wake up and go home.
And hold it. Come on, say uncle. Say uncle. Hey, he said uncle. He was...
That's my girl.
Okay.
Don't let me
Pickpocketing.
hear you or see you.
Yeah, we've done this before. You're just gonna stand there?
Most people won't notice you if you're above them, overhead.
Didn't see anything at all.
And then time to go out the door.
In the words of Corvo Attano, hidden like a secret, quiet as the sunset.
Yeah. I don't remember him ever saying that. Crossbow. Crossbow training.
Remember, a pistol will wake up everyone in the building. Your crossbow is quiet.
Boom. 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 And for good measure, boom. So there are still rats, but it's no longer the rat plague? Is that what we're... Oh. Boom. Boom. Okay. Take some of these for the road. There are still rats, but they're no longer an issue. The plague's over. They've been curified, probably by Sokolov. Good man.
Time for some more weapons and combat training.
Okay.
Let's beat each other up, shall we?
I've been waiting too much. Whole life.
Yes. You hit hard. That's my daughter.
Yeah, don't mess with me.
When someone swings a sword at you, block.
Okay. This is the part that we suck at. Hold. Yep. Yep.
Well done.
Yep.
Very good. You've got a natural instinct for fighting. If you time your block right, you'll throw an enemy off balance.
This is the part we suck at. Ah. Oh, that's
Block
clear
with
one.
your blade.
2.
Smart move.
That wasn't so bad.
That'd stop even the most black-hearted killer. You can choke an enemy out, even in combat.
Ooh, what? That's new. And then...
Come on.
What? I am. Oh, say uncle. Say uncle.
When an enemy is off balance, you can land a lethal counterattack.
Go for the fatality. Okay.
Go for the fatality. When someone swings a sword at you, block.
I don't know. It's so unforgiving.
Feel better knowing you can take care of yourself. When trouble does finally come, you're ready to fight.
Thank you, Corvo. I don't think I was aware that's what Corvo even looked like. We never see his face. He's always got the mask on, and we're always in like first person view. Good to know. That was the tutorial? We learned a couple new things, I feel like. I feel like it was definitely worth doing the tutorial.
Why do we celebrate the anniversary of an assassination? 15 years ago, in the middle of a plague that nearly destroyed Dunwall, a paid killer assaulted the palace where I was born and stabbed my mother in the heart. In the aftermath, the men who sent the assassin tried to use me as a pawn in a game of power. They would have succeeded, but my father, Corvo Attano,
Since
hunted
when?
me down and cut their conspiracy to pieces. All these years later, am I the ruler my mother wanted me to be?
Probably not.
Now, we face a new crisis. A monster the papers are calling the Crown Killer has been picking off my enemies and dressing it up like my father and I are responsible.
Oh, jeez. Framed again.
I don't know whether to get on a ship and sail to the opposite side of the world, or to have everyone around me executed.
Well, there does seem to be a less appropriate answer there.
Watch your step, Majesty.
I'm not looking forward to all the ceremony today.
Your signet ring. There. You're ready.
Thank you, Alexei. Open the doors.
We have firm hands. You see those things? Ooh.
All hail Her Imperial Majesty, Emily Caldwin.
Roll out the welcome wagon.
Loyal subjects, we're going through a difficult time, but today we honor my mother, the late Jessamine Caldwin. May her memory survive through the ages.
Emily.
You look tired, Father.
Every year, I think the anniversary of Jessamine's death will be easier, but it never is.
I wish Mother was still the Empress. I don't think I'm very good at this.
You're still learning. Don't worry about the rabble-rousers, and we'll catch the Crown Killer, eventually.
People are saying it's you. That these assassinations are a misguided effort to protect me.
No, someone's trying to make us look guilty by targeting your enemies.
I wish I could just run away from all this.
Better not be, Corvo.
Sometimes you do. You think I don't know about your nights out on the rooftops? Courage. The ceremony will be over soon.
Royal Protector and Father. I should have passed a law against that combination of titles years ago.
But since when is he your father? I'm so confused by that. Like, is he just your adopted dad now that you had no one and you kind of owe him you owe him your life?
Your Majesty, before we begin the day's observances, we have an unexpected visitor, the Duke of Serkonos.
Ramsay says the Duke is bringing special gifts.
That's intriguing.
His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Serkonos!
What are those robot things? Oh my god.
Mechanical soldiers? Amazing.
What is this, Ramsay? I didn't authorize those things.
Your Imperial Majesty and Royal Protector Corvo Attano, a native of our homeland. Serkonos offers condolences on this sorrowful day, and gifts to remind you of our nation, the rising star on the southern horizon.
We thank you, Your Grace.
Save your thanks. For now, I give you the greatest gift of all, family. I present the lost sister of Jessamine Caldwin,
What?
your rightful empress, Delilah Caldwin.
Impossible.
My mother had a sister?
What?
My dearest niece. Hello.
It's not true.
My father was Emperor Euhorn Jacob Caldwin, and Jessamine was my younger sister. At the time of her death, I wasn't ready to make myself known to you, and I was forced to leave Dunwall. But now I'm home.
If you really are my mother's sister, you're welcome to stay as long as you like.
Do we
Little
believe her?
sparrow, blackened by bad memories, I'm here to relieve you of your crown.
Like hell.
My father's promise, whispered in secret so many years ago, is now fulfilled.
Watch your tongue. Emily Caldwin is the daughter of Empress Jessamine Caldwin.
Royal Protector, how naive to think you could get away with these murders. Living in my palace has protected you.
No,
But
that's...
that's over.
Oh god.
Hear me, all of you. Your rightful empress has returned.
All hail the Empress Delilah, first of her name. Arrest Emily Caldwin and her father for the Crown Killer murder.
What?
Oh yeah, Corvo kicking ass.
Sword can't still my heart.
She's taking his mark to the outsider thing. What? Oh, I don't want to make a decision. The legendary royal protector, empress figure of infamy from the time of the rat plague. ruler of the Empire of Isles, trained in stealth and combat by her father, Corvo Attano. I feel like we gotta play as Emily. Like, Corvo's had his time, we played as him. It's time to see what Emily's capable of. Yeah, let's do it. Yes.
Cast you in cold marble.
What? Oh. Well, that's less than ideal.
Sweet girl, over time you'll come to love me. Perhaps someday you'll see me as the mother you lost. But until then, you'll be kept out of trouble.
I'll lock Lady Emily in her chambers, and I'll bring her to Coldstream Prison until her trial.
Oh, that broke my nose even. What the?
My father lost it all when I was a boy, so now I wear this uniform, and I send 20-year-olds out to patrol the rose gardens instead of drinking with the men from the shooting club.
Good for you, I think.
Captain Ramsey, I heard shouting. Lady Emily, what happened?
I'll be all Captain Mayhew.
Good
That's
God.
the Royal Protector's fancy weapon. What kind of sword folds in half?
Tactine, doofus. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Emily can't catch a break. Neither can Corvo. They're both just doomed to have everyone hate them and be out to get them.
There's a legend in the Tower Guard about the Empress's last resort, a safe room inside your chambers holding enough gold to buy a good-sized island. They say that this ring is one of the only 2 keys to exist.
Yeah. I bet Daddy-O has the other. Or something.
What happened? Alexei. The throne room. Father.
Oh, good.
Nothing I can do alone. I need to get out of here.
Spin.
Should I just spin it and pick a place to hide for a while? I need time to think.
No, you gotta save your dad.
Horses, Corporal Dial.
These bastards are working with Ramsey and the Duke of Serkonos.
All right. Betrayal.
Now that he's helped the rightful emperor,
My favorite.
the Ramseys are going to be back in fashion.
I used to hide frogs in this old grandfather clock to drive the housekeepers mad. I thought life was complicated back then.
Oh, I see. That's so we can set those to distract people now. Empress, we face yet another murder, and I cannot remain silent on this matter. Strange, is it not, that all the victims have openly opposed you? If not strange, then oh so very convenient. Is there anything you wish to tell me, Majesty? How can I be an advisor if you don't include me in these most sensitive of endeavors? I feel I must be the only person in Dunwall who doesn't know the truth about the Crown Killer. Don't leave me out in the cold. I remain your trusted servant and advisor, Leonora Helmswater. So everyone thinks I'm the one doing the killings. Maybe I am. Empress, after the Royal Protector's shakedown cruise, we'll launch the ISS Jessamine Caldwin just before the anniversary of your mother's passing, pending your approval, of course. On the platform, we'll have a bottle of King Street brandy tied to a long tether that you will release to swing against the hull. What you say at the ceremony is, of course, up to you, but there are some ideas intended to serve as some food for thought. May a brisk wind hurry you to shores near, far, and fair. May your shelter crew and... May you shelter your crew from the perils of the terrible ocean. May you always sail for Bristol, true of heart, and homeward bound. Yours faithfully, Advisor Wainwright. Coolio. Dear Grandma, I regret to write you to tell you that I will not be spending a sleepover at your house this weekend because My mother says that you are a bad influence on me. Love, affectionately, Emily Caldwin. She'll like that. Grandma likes getting mail. Oh, girl, you gonna get fat. You eat all that fruit. Still got sugar in it, you know? What is everyone's affinity with blowing out candles in this game? Whoa, good lord. Our esteemed Empress, as you know, freight from Sekronos, bound for Tivia, is now routinely set upon by pirates or spoiled with bloodflies. In addition to the loss of Tivian lives, be they crew, dock workers, or shopkeepers, there is a material cost of the cargo itself, which can barely be calculated. If things continued unchecked, we will be forced to cease trading with Serkonos, and perhaps even embargo ships from the southernmost isle altogether. But this need not come to pass. The Trade Commission is a reasonable body and has always considered remedies to ameliorate the situation. We seek the following: independent qualified inspectors at all ports, patrols to defend against pirates and smugglers, compensation for the previous and future losses. It is this list of remedies that I wish to discuss with you in person at the earliest possible opportunity. So far, your staff have resisted our efforts to establish a definitive time for negotiation. Prompt them to action, Majesty. We are eager to travel to Dunwall. Until we can sit down and discuss this in a civilized fashion, I send you our best. Demian Sharugan, Principal, Tivian Trade Commission. That is a name. It's a name and a half. Royal quarters key needed. Is this window open? Oh, hello. I have no abilities.
How many times have I looked at that skyline? It feels like everything just changed.
Well, that looks like a bad idea. Can we jump up here? Whoa! Whoa! Nope. What about this? Nope. There's more ledge over there, though, and there are more windows. Can we open them? Yeah, we can. Oh, sweet.
Delilah is some sort of witch. How is this possible?
Well, you know. We are going to be much more thorough in this game with collecting money, because it seemed like...
Lady Emily, you're all right. I was worried.
It seemed like in the last Dishonored, we were always short on
Where's
change.
the Royal Protector?
There's a coup underway. My father is... he's imprisoned, for lack of a better word.
You've got to get out of the tower. Through your safe room. There was a captain earlier today, down at the docks, looking for the Royal Protector. Find her. Get out of Dunwall.
Alexei, I'm sorry. Goodbye.
Alexei. I am so sorry, Alexei.
This won't open without my ring. Ramsey has it.
Ooh.
No time for that now.
Emily's definitely better at harp than Corvo was. I think we tried playing harp a couple of times and it's just unimpressive. Yeah, we're gonna be on top of, we're gonna be a little more thorough with collecting money this time around. It always seemed like we never had enough money to get the things we needed or wanted to get. Ooh. Hello, monkey man. I mean, they all deserve to die, but I guess I'd like to think that maybe Emily... Maybe Emily's got, like, you know... Her father taught her some morals that are like... Oh, we've already been here. Or maybe her father's taught her some morals that are like... You know... Keeps her steadfast and... Corvo Atano, accused of assassinating Empress he was sworn to protect. How unlikely that he would not only overcome this shame, but then be redeemed himself so fully that as to be named the royal protector to yet another Empress. Those of us at the College of Historians were too fast to use pen against him. Yet let us not blame historians for the evidence against Atano. For the evidence against Atano is nearly overwhelming. First, he is the only royal protector ever to have been born on an isle other than Gristle. His forgiveness is not itself a crime, but added to the suspiciousness. But the most forgiving of which was that he lacked the capacity to fully understand his duties. Second, he was caught quite red-handed, with a bloodied weapon kneeling over the body of Empress Jessamine. Of course, it turns out that even this damning evidence was part of a clever plot to destroy the Empress and remove Atano from interfering with the ongoing plans of the Lord Regent's conspirators. And while I admit to publishing what are now clearly incorrect conclusions regarding Corvo Atano, I will not, as some of my colleagues have done, resign my position at our veritable organization, but instead I assert myself in the endeavor of weeding out fact from fiction to produce the most salient histories possible. Lady Emily is now an assassin. I love that they snore. I love that. Just gives you that extra reassurance that, you know, that you done good, that you've knocked him out, you didn't kill him, no one's dead, relax. I need to pee, damn it. That's what that guy said. Okay. Nothing. Ooh, a hookah. Why is there a hookah?
This reminds me of good times with friends. With Wyman. All gone now.
Who's Wyman? Who is Wyman? You better not have a boy in your life. Wyman. It's a horrible name. Dunwall citizens express shock and fear as yet another outspoken critic of Empress Emily Kaldwin has met with a violent demise. The latest victim is none other than Ichabod Boyle, notable entrepreneur and supporter of the arts. Boyle recently wrote an opinion piece harshly criticizing the Empress for what he called her slipshod style of governance and her willful neglect of duties. Authorities are convinced that the Crown Killer is the culprit, given the gruesome details left at the crime scene. As Her Majesty's most outspoken adversaries fall one by one to the notorious assassin, we boldly ask, is it now the duty of the Royal Protector to murder all who dare criticize the throne?
Can I read? Of course I can read. Does he think I'm stupid?
Yeah.
I know all my letters and then some.
Yeah, you stupid, man. Go to sleep. Literally. On the couch. Go to sleep. What do we got? Looking for money. Looking for... Oh, I'm gonna sell my own stuff. Considering I'm pretty sure most of this is all my own stuff.
The throne room blocked off. We should have the time we need. Just stay here and stall anyone who comes by. I'll be back when I've searched the royal chambers, assuming I don't accidentally lock myself in this damn safe room.
We'll cover for you if anyone from the Duke's party returns. This is a exciting. Everything's changing.
Yes, the natural order is reasserting itself. The Ramseys once hosted the King and Queen of Morley, did you know that? I spent my childhood playing with the Buntings and the Boyles, the cream of society.
And very soon you'll be back at the top, Captain.
All right. Time to kill.
Ramsey's family fell from the aristocracy, and apparently the man holds a grudge. How it's my fault, that's beyond me. But one way or another, Ramsey is too dangerous to be left in play.
Oh gosh. Oh gosh, that was amazing. I don't know what just happened.
Traitor. That was for my father.
What happened to the other two? Weren't there other guys here? Watch the enemy's awareness meter. Yeah. Oh, there they are.
Senseless slaughter.
Come on.
He's wounded. Let's finish him.
I'm so bad at time. Oh my god. Did I take off his arm and his head? This game got, Oh, his head is looking at me.
Killed for their loyalty to me. Damn the Duke of Serkonos. Damn Delilah.
Gosh, there's so much more dismemberment in this game.
Father, I don't know how, but I'll make this right.
Good
I promise.
God.
They're going to pay for this.
Where's the...
But I need to get away from here. This won't leave my hand again.
Alright. Alright, now back up to that safe room. Run. Faster. There's so much dismemberment in this game. Everyone's losing their arms and their legs and their head. We saw head loss in the last one. I don't think we ever saw legs and stuff. That seems new. Ooh, the bathroom. Don't mind if I do. I should not have drank that extra Kool-Aid before leaving the Kool-Aid Jammer. Remember Jammers? Are Jammers still a thing? I think Jammers for a while were like the only remaining form of Kool-Aid that you could buy. You couldn't get those like, the ones that the packet that you would add like 8 cups of sugar to, and like half a cup of water or something. Those were the days. Audiograph in the bathroom.
Emily, I know times are hard. You're the ruler of 4 nations, and I won't pretend to understand the pressure you're under. Only you, and your mother before you, could know what that's like. Whoever's killing off your enemies is doing so for calculated effect, undermining us. I do know what it's like to be blamed for murders you didn't commit, but trust me, we'll find this crown killer, and they'll pay. Tomorrow is the anniversary of her death. A sad day for sure. But I want you to remember all that's happened over the last 15 years. You've held on to the throne, and you've done what you thought was right for the people of the Empire. You drained the flooded district, kept the gangs in check, and yesterday we launched a magnificent ship bearing Jessamine's name.
Wow.
You're becoming the sovereign your mother wanted you to be, and I'm proud of you.
We drained the flooded district. I don't know how we did that. That's impressive. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I think this is going to be a good series. I'm looking forward to, yeah. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. No way to dismember you once you're... This is awful. Why am I doing this? Please like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time,